Hi and welcome to the Smart City Update. This week we report from Amsterdam and Washington and bring you the latest news on smart city and community development projects worldwide. Smart cities aren't only about technology. We as people are of great influence on the development and success. For example, when it comes down to our environment, there is still a lot to improve. An expert on this topic is Professor Arjan van Timmeren, who gave a lecture in Amsterdam on how to go from being a smart city to an intelligent one with the help of smart citizens.
Today's session was about the need for transition from smart cities, from smart environments into intelligent environments based upon smart citizens and adopted technology which empowers these people. Well, this event will offer us a lot of opportunities. First of all, of course, for the networking itself, for getting to know the new state-of-the-art technologies and state-of-the-art solutions and intersections of the two. But also, I think it's very important to become aware that we are moving towards a second stage, let's say a Smart Cities 2.0. My message is mainly that this empowerment of citizens is very essential to have technology adopted and to have smart systems really help improve urban efficiency, but also sustainability and prosperity of the people.
In another important Dutch smart city, Rotterdam, an international crowd has gathered to share knowledge on the use of the Smart City Planner, a tool to make optimal use of data. To meet the challenges of our time, understandable, reliable, accessible and sometimes even real-time data are needed to take local action.
The Smart City Planner is actually a tool which uses data, local city data, combined to GIS, so to GIS maps. So the Smart City Planner is actually for the city itself, to actually manage what is happening, but to see challenges and opportunities. It is to work with businesses in the city, and it is actually to provide a high quality of life for our citizens. There's a lot of data in the city, but it's very difficult to find all the data. So let's say a few years before, we had a lot of data, but we couldn't find them. So now the data are together in one system, or at least we are working on that. It's still not all together. So it's a kind of interface which makes it much faster to see the opportunities, and therefore it's very important for us. What's in it for you? Let's say, for instance, if you have a high energy bill, you can see in a Smart City Planner, okay, what should I do to actually make this energy bill lower? We can, for instance, see where is the bad air quality in the city, so that you say, well, you know, city, you should do something about this air quality, or I will move out with my children, or these kind of issues. So it's really issues which connects business, citizens and government, and so that they work together on these issues.
Washington, June 2015. The city is staging an international convention on smart city research and development. The National Building Museum is hosting a large international crowd this week, and even a few royals. In this case, the Dutch Royal Highness King Willem-Alexander and his wife Queen Maxima. Today they've attended the presentation of the Global City Teams Challenge Awards.
The minister will hand out a symbol that represents a commitment to the coalition of the first 8 cities that are joining.
Among the guests is also the Dutch Minister of Foreign Affairs, Bert Koenders, who came to speak about the relevance of smart city thinking and execution of projects and plans.
Well, I think it's quite fascinating, the tour that we've had so far. I think it is an interesting way of looking at new technologies and use them to ensure that cities can function in a much smarter way, and to think through how they can be scaled up. So it's not just an individual project, but we can use it, for instance, when it comes to lighting in cities, when it comes to energy saving in houses, and to make it very tailor-made, but something that you can scale up for all cities at the same time. So I'm very impressed. I think I'm not the only one here. Well, you know, there is a golden rule that you never comment on what the royal family thinks, but I can see their enthusiasm. And they're also very much into this area. So I think they find it very interesting, and that's why they wanted to come here as well.
And that's it for now. If you have any news or backgrounds on your own smart city projects, please let us know. We'll be back tomorrow with more coverage on the Washington and Amsterdam events. Amongst other things, we will report the opening speeches of the annual Smart City event in Amsterdam with some interesting keynote speakers. Thanks for watching.